it's your girl Kensssy, and we are here with our very first episode of Convos with KENS. I'm so excited to bring this to you guys. I've been contemplating and saying I'm gonna do it for so long, and we finally here. And we got our girl Cachet sitting with us
Hey,
today. Yes, and we are drinking on some
drink.
drinky drink.
Guess what's in
You
here?
know, we're gonna be feeling ourselves. Cheers to a good
Cheers.
first episode. We're gonna get straight into it. Okay, y'all, we got some stuff to talk about. I'm excited. So we just gonna introduce myself. Y'all already know who I am. If y'all don't, we just gonna get into it. So my name is Kensssy. I am 26 years old from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am located in Houston, Texas, though. And I am a lash tech, a lash instructor. I'm on my lash tree, guys. So if you are in any states, go on my Instagram, follow me on Instagram as well at Kensssy, KEN3SSY and an underscore. And make sure you guys go on there and check out my lash tree flyer. Get a ticket if I am coming to a city near you, and you guys will love it. So yeah, this is my third tour that I'm on, and I'm really excited. So make sure y'all go get y'all a ticket and come and see me. Come learn from the best. I do offer ebooks, so I have 3 ebooks out right now. So if you're interested in any of those ebooks, make sure you go and purchase you one as
Get
well.
all of those.
All 3. I also have a clothing line, which will be launching. Well, it's already launched, but I will be having my winter/fall collection dropping in November. So make sure you stay on the lookout for that. If you go to my Instagram, all of my business pages will be linked in the bio. So go support every single last one. And yeah, so we're gonna introduce Cachet.
Hey, y'all. So my name is Cachet. Forever Cachet on Instagram, and I have a YouTube channel, Cachet Monet. I post lifestyle content, fashion content, beauty content, stuff like that. I have a business called Forever. I offer pajamas, luxury wear, robes, sets, things like that. I also have ebooks on how to grow your Instagram. And the other one is how to get sponsorships, because I got many sponsorships under a certain amount of followers. So it's for everybody. All of my stuff is just for everybody. So yeah.
Go shop. Okay, guys. So as you guys know, if you don't know, this is my bestie, and we just gonna just roll straight into it. Like I said, this podcast is gonna be more so like it's like I'm sitting here talking to my homegirl, my homeboy, whoever is on here. I want it to be more of a genuine vibe, not more so like script. So I do have stuff written down, but I'm just gonna go with the flow. We just gonna go with the flow here. Y'all know I'm a go with the flow type of girl. So we're just gonna get into like how we met, how we know each other, because I know a lot of y'all want to know like how we even became friends. We haven't been friends for that long. It's been a while, but not as long as you
How
guys
long
would
has it
think.
even been?
Right.
I don't even know. I think it's okay. So
I'm gonna say 3 years.
how old was you?
Well, first of all, how we even became friends.
Yeah.
She was my client, and y'all. No, first of all, backtrack. Rewind.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Please don't say this embarrassing story.
Yeah, so I was her cheerleading coach. She was in elementary. Was it elementary
It was
or middle? And
yeah,
I was in
middle
high
school.
school.
Yeah.
She was in middle school. I was in
Like
high
5th
school,
grade probably.
and I was like a sophomore. So
And y'all, okay, the backstory on that, I was forced by my other
she was
friend
a
to be in the cheer.
bitch. She was a brat. She was like, we used to have meetings about this girl. Like, it was so bad to the point where we was like, we're gonna have to drop her. We're gonna have to call her mom and tell her.
I was forced into this cheerleading thing. I did not want to be there none of the days. My friend was in there.
Yeah.
So
This girl
they would make me
was
do stuff I don't like.
we would have every time it's time for everybody to cheer, she would be standing there with her arms crossed, or she'll be stumping like she don't want to be there. Like it was just really bad. I'm just like, why
Y'all,
are you
I'm not
coming
like
here
that
every
no more.
day?
I'm not
Like
that no more.
literally. So I'm like, I don't like that little girl. Like that's bad to say you don't like a kid, but like literally, like that's how it really was. If y'all would have seen her attitude, it was bad. So fast forward to years later, she became my client. I used to do her lashes. She was quiet. She never talked. She used to come in, lay down, and not say a word. Like literally so quiet. Like it was just weird. And I'm just like, you know how you talk to like I used to talk to my friends or my family, like, y'all, I got these clients, like they like it was her, like a couple other girls, they don't talk. And I'm talking to them. That's why I'll be on this podcast today. Cause one thing about it, I'm gonna talk. So I'm
I
just
don't even
like,
know how we start.
I
I think
think
it's like
I think I was going through something about my relationship or something like that.
yeah,
And we just
hit it
how we
off
get on
from
the
that.
phone though. I think we started
Oh no, something else happened that we can't really talk about, but You do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Remember I had called. It was I don't know. I can't really say, but like we talked on that because I called you and I'm like, this happened. You had something to do with it.
For real?
You don't remember?
It was messy?
Oh, that first.
Okay.
So that and then
Oh, and then and then I don't know.
that's how we first got on the phone. I feel like, and then after that,
we
I
just be
came
on
to
the
your
phone.
appointment. I mean, more appointments,
And we would just
be on the
talk,
phone.
and of course, I'm going through relationship problems, and we just start talking, and I just don't be having nobody to talk to, so I talk to my clients that I feel like I can trust, and it just went from there. And then we be on the phone, and it was one day I was like, "It's weird that you never invite me over your house," but no, I think it was something, and I was like, "If you don't want me to come to your house whenever you stay at, just say that."
Our first time hanging out, I think, was when you got your new car, cause you picked me up. Cause you picked me up. You haven't been there before that.
I know, but it was a time that I think after that maybe, because I think that was that, and then it was like you was doing something at your house, and I'm like, if you don't want me to know where you stay, I just say that, because it's just like how we on the phone every day. I never been in your house, and you got your own house.
Oh, and I think I had like a little
you had a party or something, and I'm just like
a Halloween thing or something. So basically, it's just we at that time where she got her new car. It's like she was picking me up. We was going everywhere. It was the time we was like going everywhere right before you moved.
We
went to like we was going to Casa, Elsie's all the time. Remember, we used to order the whole table at Elsie's.
Oh yeah.
We used to just be
we was doing a lot of stuff. Like one thing about us, like we are very like adventurous friends. Like we always want to try stuff, go get.
We had
lunch,
our own Galentine.
Yeah, we had like we
party.
used to just always just do stuff, and we both have a dog, Kenzo and Bella.
Right.
So we just just always do stuff, and then I feel like once we start like getting a bond, I moved to Houston.
Yeah, literally. In the middle of our bond.
Yeah. And then they came out there for my birthday and stuff. And then but we still don't know the year.
How old was you?
I don't know.
Probably like 24. 25.
What was something around that time that happened or that?
So I'm gonna say a year before you moved. So that was what?
A year before. So it'll be 3 years then. It'll be 3 years next year.
I think I was probably like 18. Cause when did you come to Tampa with me for my birthday? That was 18 or 19.
You was that young?
We was young. I was young. Or no.
18 is crazy.
20.
Maybe you was turning 20. No,
I'm only 22.
Yeah, you only 22.
I was turning 19.
You was turning 19. It's been 3 years.
Yeah, it's been 3 years.
It's definitely not 2 years because I'll be in Houston for 2 years in March.
Yeah, so it's been about 3 years.
3.5.
Dang, we don't have a friendship anniversary because we don't even know it.
But I feel like that's when you know, like that's like when it's real friend, like when it's not really calculated. Well, I feel like I'm not gonna say like it's not your real friend if you like know y'all exact date, but it's just like
it just kind of happened organically.
Yeah, like it wasn't forced. Yeah, like, nothing with our friendship was like forced. Like, so how do you feel about friendships that it feels forced? Like, have you ever been in a friendship that was like that you felt was like forced or they didn't really like you for real?
For sure. I don't know. In the beginning, it was hard to like understand what was happening like with these friends because if I'm friends with you, then I think you're like my friend.
Yeah.
So if you're not, or if you're moving differently, then I have a hard time processing that. So yes, I have been.
I think your problem be with like friends or associates is like you think that everybody is your friend or everybody's supposed to move how you move.
Yes.
And then when they don't do that, you like disappointed when that was never your friend from the jump.
Like, and like I talked to her about this before too. Like I have a problem putting people at like different pedestals.
Yeah, like she don't know how to
everybody at the top.
Yeah, she don't know how to separate. Like if you we're TikTok girls, so like we send each other TikToks all day, and it be so many TikToks saying like it's a caliber, it's the levels of friends, the levels of friendships. So I feel like you have to like it's people that's up here, and it's okay. And I feel like everybody should be understandable of that. Like I have people who I know that they're my social media friends or my content friends or my friends that I just do this certain thing with or talk to them about certain stuff. Everybody's not for everything. So
that I had a hard time with.
Yeah.
But now I understand. Yeah. Like I have I got my select few and my.
So do you feel like you have friendship trauma?
For sure. And that's another thing that I want to talk about. People always say, like, if you don't have a lot of friends, you're this and that. That's not true at all, because these girls are crazy. You can go through so much and make you not even want to have friends. So that statement is not true. If
Like,
you just
yeah, because people always say,
don't
like,
have a lot of friends, you're just a bad person.
yeah, you're a
That's
bad
not
person.
true.
Yeah, they be
It's
like, oh, well, if you don't have a whole group of friends, or if you don't have 10 people at your dinner
yeah,
table for your birthday dinner,
that's
you're the
not true.
problem.
It's
Like,
always
no.
something that goes wrong, and
And people that have a lot of people friends, they just tolerate. Everybody
they
not perfect. They
tolerate
tolerate
anything.
anything.
And
Yeah,
that's the thing. I'm a high maintenance friend. I heard that a lot. A lot of people
yeah.
like, well, you're just too high maintenance.
Mhm.
Well, that's fine, because I'm just be that. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
like with
just
me, I'm not
take
gonna lie.
anything.
What type of friend you think? Well, we will talk about what type of friend you think you are, but what type of
Yeah.
friend I am? I'm gonna say what type of friend I think I am, and you tell me what type of friend I am.
High
And I'm gonna
maintenance.
be
Like, what do you mean? Same thing.
yeah,
You're gonna
like
like
one thing about it, my podcast is gonna be really, really, really transparent. Like, we're gonna get into it, like,
yeah.
about everything. We're not gonna sugarcoat nothing, like, at all. So I feel like one thing about me, if you do one thing wrong to me, I might give you a couple chances, but I feel like once it's to that point where it's like, and I'm not
No,
feeling it, I'm not gonna say anything to you. If we get into it, I'm the friend that you won't hear from. Like,
yeah.
I'm honest about
And
it. Like,
y'all don't know. But let's talk about us not being friends, because I feel like people know that we weren't friends.
yeah, let's talk about that, because we never talked about it. Like, y'all ask us all the time, we never got into it. We just always ignore y'all.
Yeah.
And one thing about it, y'all are nosy.
They be knowing. They like, why you and Kensssy not friends somewhere? Looking at followers and stuff, like, dang, if we not talking about it, then
Okay, so we being honest, Cachet was just my friend. Like, it was never nobody. Like, she had her own friends. I had my own friends.
it was separate.
It was separate. And I feel like where we messed up at was bringing people into our friendship group. When you have you don't have to, all your friends do not have to get along. They don't have to be all in the same group. As much as you would love for it to be like that, and as much as you would like that to happen, that ruins friendships.
Yeah.
In my experience, I feel like I meshed friend groups with each other, and that caused me and Cachet to get into it a lot, get into arguments or disagreements, and that caused her
Because
me and
before
my
that,
other.
we were so close.
We never had no
yeah,
problems.
never.
We never even played like that. We never
Yeah.
even had no type of, like, nothing where we would get into
Yeah.
it or, like, be just not talking. Like, no. Like,
So during that time, and we're not fully putting the blame on whatever. I mean, stuff happens, but like during that time, we would like bicker at each other, and then there'll be other people coming in having opinions on like whatever we're bickering about, you know, like, and it would be like the tiniest thing that we would argue about, and then we wouldn't talk for like a month or like the longest was probably a month.
Yeah, the longest was a month.
But I feel like our big one was, what was the big one? Oh yeah, we ain't really gonna talk about like the big thing that happened, but it was basically like we just had a big misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a big misunderstanding. Like, I was being an extra friend, like, that's it. And then she felt like I wasn't being understanding of her, and
Yeah.
whatever. Like, it was just basically it was a big misunderstanding, but other people's opinions kind of like ruined it.
Yeah, like, I feel like it was too many people in each other's ears, and
Yeah.
not even putting like she said, not putting the blame on nobody, 'cause
Yeah.
it's all grown here. But I feel like that's just being realistic, and everybody that was in the picture also agreed on that as
Yeah,
well. It's not
exactly.
like that's something that wasn't a known thing. Like,
Exactly.
even when everybody went separate ways, I wish I would have never clashed
Yeah.
friends. And I feel like a lot of people that's watching this probably can agree. Like,
And agree for like, and I hear that all the time. Like, somebody said they had a friend group, like 3 of them, and it just got messy. Like, people just y'all know, having 3, 4, 5 friends, group friends, y'all all on the phone, all talking, it can get very messy. Just people just commenting on anything or taking something the wrong way, it can get flipped, turned
and
around,
especially
all type
if
of stuff.
you're like, you and a friend, say it's 5, 6, 7 of y'all, and 2 people are at odds. You have those other 5 people in both of y'all ears saying this and that, and saying, and it's just, have you talked to some? It's just too much. Me, I came to the conclusion that I'm not a friend girl. Like, I have a lot of like associates. Don't get me wrong, as far as people, especially in Houston, because of course I moved there and I networked and I met my people.
Yeah.
But as far as like having like really close friends, Cachet is my only like close friends. I had another close friend. She passed away, And then I have another close friend that we parted ways. We're no longer friends anymore. But my friend Jerica, rest in peace to Jerica. I miss you so much, girl. I love you. You will be so
Rest
happy
in
for me
peace.
if you seen what, because we talked about this
Yes.
before. That's so crazy.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get sad on this podcast, and I ain't gonna do that. Not on the first episode,
right.
but yes, rest in peace to my friend Jerica, y'all. If y'all know her, rest in peace to
Rest in
her. Drop some
peace, Jerica.
doves or angels below for my girl.
Yes.
But yes, that was my dog. That was my sis. Like, she was way older than me. She'll be, I think, 34 or 33 or 32, 33 or 34. One of those. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, that was my girl. So yeah, I feel like I don't. And then I had another friend named Ken. She passed away too. I met her, and I just feel like I don't have good luck with friends.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the generation too. Like a lot of people, like, so we're the type of friends, we gonna expect you at our birthdays. We're gonna expect you to show up for us on any important days. Like, support us, share our stuff. Like, people will call that high maintenance, but I just feel like that's being a regular friend. If you're not doing that with us and we peep, it's just gonna be a big problem.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Like me,
Why not?
in relationships and friendships, I'm very needy. Like, I'm the type that, like, I want to feel special. I need reassurance. Like, I need all that good stuff. I feel like if I'm not getting that from either sides, friendships or my partner, I just feel like the world is ending, because it's just like, why? Like,
and why don't you want to support or be there?
Yeah, I'm very big on support.
Yeah.
I'm very big on being there for my person, my friend, whatever the case may be. I'm the friend that likes to surprise you, make you feel special, and even if I'm not able to make it, like, I'm gonna do something to make you know that, like, I care or I'm there, regardless of whatever the situation is. So like, that's probably another problem as to why, like, I don't have friends for real.
Yeah, because
like,
a lot of people are low maintenance friends
Yeah.
nowadays.
And that's everybody have their
And
own. You have low maintenance, you have high maintenance friends. This generation, we have a lot of low maintenance friends.
Yeah,
a
they
lot
don't
of
care.
low maintenance people.
And let me, because we can sound very like bratty, because I understand stuff comes up, whatever. That's understandable, but it's different. It's different things that come
You can
to
still
play.
show
Like,
up.
yeah, you gotta make me feel like you care about me,
Yeah.
girl. You cannot just like be absent or not try to show up.
And
It's
I
just
feel like,
nothing like no.
and like back to the big friend groups. I feel like that's how big friend groups last, because they tolerate so much.
Exactly.
People are okay with people not showing up. Oh, she had to do this or she had to do. No, I feel like there's no excuses.
And we're
Period,
not
point
talking
blank.
about the people that just can't, just literally can't.
Just
because,
like if it's serious stuff. Like, if you could show up for somebody else, you could show up for me.
Exactly.
If you could do this for that person, you could do it for me. Like, I feel like there should be no excuses. To every friend should be treated equally. And I feel like
friend favoritism is a big
real.
thing too.
Yeah. And I feel like with the big friend group thing, I feel like everybody, they just tolerate. That's how those friendships last. Because I hope you guys don't think that when you see these big friend groups that it's perfect.
No,
it's not. Oh, this person can't come, this person can't come, this person can't come. Like, it's cool. Like, I got 3 other people that's gonna come. And it's just like, no, I'm the type of person that I don't want to be your friend no more.
Yeah. That's probably sound horrible, but I know, because it was the birthday topic on TikTok before. You know that? Remember it went viral? Like, people like, some people don't care, some people do.
You have some people that really
just don't. But I don't know. I just feel like people make it seem like you're asking for a lot. Just acknowledge me on my birthday. Send me a card. Just acknowledge that I made it to another year.
With friends and anybody, period. I feel like that's a big, big, big topic. Like,
Yeah.
because I feel like it's so much, like, different. People think of it as in so many different ways and look at it in so many different ways. Like,
and it's not that serious. It's just my birthday, and I made it to another year. So just.
And I feel like we only get that year, that we only get that time one time out of the year. So just imagine you not showing up for your friend's birthday because I don't even know, whatever the reason is, not because somebody passed away or you're really sick or anything like that. We're not being that type. We're not
talking about that.
We're
or
saying,
if you literally going through,
whatever
it's like stuff that people can like. It'd be crazy.
Just imagine you did not show up to your friend's birthday, or you didn't get your friend's birthday, and something happens to them the next week. You're gonna be like, dang, I should have showed up.
Yeah.
I was literally at home in a bed having a headache or whatever the case may be, and I didn't go because of that, and now I will never see her again. People don't look at things as longevity.
Yeah.
Everything is for the moment.
Quick. Like, for the moment.
I think of stuff like, okay, this is what's
and
going on
that's
in my
probably
life
why
right
we
now.
take stuff so serious.
Yeah.
It's longevity. Like, if I look at you as my friend or in a relationship, whatever, I'm looking at you longevity, so I expect you to be here for these important dates.
Things. Yeah.
But like, if you're looking, but that's what we was talking about before when we said we ever had like friends that's not really our friends. They in their caliber, we're not really their friends. So why would they be like, oh, that's important for me to go to?
Yeah,
If
because she might
they
not
don't
be
look at
here
us like
next
that.
week or
I look
next
at you
year.
like that, so I would expect you there. But if they don't, then that's another thing too. Y'all gotta understand, like we said, what caliber you in with your friend groups, because they could look at you totally different than you do. So it's just a lot that comes with that.
Yeah.
It's like it really takes like, I don't know. You have to be strong to these friends and these
I feel
people
like
in
I just
general.
gave up on like having friends. Like I'm
Yeah,
cool just
I'm cool.
having my cash. I don't really talk. Only person I talk to every day is Cachet as far as friends. Like
Yeah.
she have other friends outside
Yeah,
of
I
me.
do. I got like childhood friends and stuff
And
like that.
I'm not the jealous friend. Like I feel like even though I don't have friends, like she's like really my only for real friend that I talk to every day. Besides
Yeah.
my family, I'm a family person, y'all. I'm really big on family. Like I
Yes.
think y'all probably know that by now. I'm really big on family, so I talk to my auntie, my mama, my grandma. We be gossiping. Like
Right.
me and my grandma be
Those
on
are
the phone
friends.
gossiping. Like literally, me and Cashay be on the phone. Like, hold on, this my auntie. Hold on, this my granny. Literally, we be on the phone gossiping. So I feel like that's enough for me. I feel like them the people that's gonna really be there for you. You don't need a bunch of friends to have support or feel like you like loved in this world. If you don't have family, then have yourself as well. Self-love is the best love. Like, and I'm learning that myself too. How you feel about self-love?
It's very important because without it, you ain't gonna be able to get through anything.
Like,
Not
I'm
these
not gonna lie.
friendships.
Lately, these days, I really been focusing on like myself and like
Yeah.
trying to get more in tune with myself and like just get to learn myself. Cause I feel like I'm 26 and I'm still learning myself, especially with like dating and stuff. Like I feel like I date people and I depend on them to make me happy. I should be happy with myself first and then depend
And
on the
that
next
plays a
person.
big part. Yes.
Yeah.
That's when self-love
Yeah.
becomes
Cause then it's
important
like if it
because
don't
it's
work
like,
out, now I'm just sad.
yeah,
And I'm a Cancer. Oh, what's your sign? Tell me your sign.
Aquarius.
So I'm a Cancer and I'm really like emotional. Like I can cry right now talking about this. Like I can feel my eyes getting watery. I don't know why. Like what the heck? But I'm a really emotional person, and I feel like the love that I give, I don't really be getting from people, like
Yeah.
from friends, relationships, everybody. Like I feel like the love I give out, I never really felt that from other people. So
Yeah.
it's like when I'm dating and I don't get that same reciprocation, it's just like why? Like I don't know. I feel like everybody just I never really understood till this very day. What's today? October 24th, Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. I'm learning still to this day that everybody's not cut like you. Everybody not gonna be built like you. Everybody not gonna have the same heart as you.
That's probably
Like,
the biggest thing I learned this year.
yeah,
Crazy because just this year been long because
yeah,
I've lost so many people this year.
yeah.
And not like that, but it's just like close people to me. So it's feel like so many, but it's only like a few. But it's just been, this year has been long.
I feel like we both went through a lot of
yes,
changes, all type of stuff this year. Like this year was one for the books.
it
Like,
was. And I feel like we really seen like how people are.
I think this year
Like,
really taught me really for real. Like back to what I was saying. Like this year really taught me that everybody is not
everybody is, first of all, people are for themselves.
self. Like
They do
literally
anything that satisfies them.
that's the part of my life that I'm in. I'm in my self-love, self everything. Like I'm all about me right now. I've got let down so much to the point where I don't have no choice but to be down for me because if I don't, I'm gonna
Yeah, it's gonna
go
be
crazy. I cannot keep trying to
because
satisfy people and not
this
getting the same in return.
these days they really do care about themselves.
Yeah.
Like they will mess something up with you all because it felt good to them in that moment.
That people don't think about
Oh, this might hurt their feelings, this
or
might ruin the friendship, relationship. They just literally, they're gonna do it. Like they don't care if it benefits them, they're doing it.
that's all.
That's all.
And I don't think like that. Like
I don't think I think for other people, and it's sad.
Like y'all, like we different signs, but I feel like we have a lot of the same characteristics. Like seriously, like I really think about
Other people.
if people do me wrong, I'm like, I would have never did you like that.
Yeah.
And they like, well, I will, and I did. So what? Like
Seriously.
like I'm happy, so that's all that matters. Like,
or I'm sorry, but it happened.
yeah.
It's already done.
Please take notes, y'all. Like, if y'all watching this, like, and you feel like, I know a lot of people watching this, like, dang, maybe that's me. Maybe that's how I am. Like, I feel like people these days, needs to change a lot of
Yeah.
themselves, and and it's not even in a bad thing, but I feel like it is a thing where, okay, I came in this world by myself, Imma leave this world by myself. People say that
Mhm.
type of stuff, but it's just like still, you have to still like, you know how when you in a car, right, and you driving, and people be like, you have to drive for yourself and others as well?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Like,
You have to
that's
drive. And that's me. I drive for other people. It's a lot of people that don't even do that.
like, they drive for themselves, like, they
Like
feel
they
like
think that you're gonna stop
yeah, they feel
because
like if
they
the
see you
light is
coming.
green, that just because the light is red on the other side, other people ain't gonna come through.
Yeah,
They think
like
about themselves. You cannot think like that in this world, like, that's why the world is so cruel and just so emotionless and just so, like
we have the few people that's out there that is still loving for other people, thinking about other people. Please continue because we can't all get washed up into whatever's going on right now. Like
and I think
these people not caring.
and the
We
main
can't all
thing,
be like that.
I think it's the internet. The internet
The
is really
internet,
getting
yeah,
people, like, I feel like people see, like, all these TikToks. I ain't gonna lie,
yeah,
but TikTok be putting some sense in these in
yeah,
heads these days,
yeah. They
though.
do.
But I feel like on another note, like, people see, like, it's the music,
Mm-hmm.
it's just the internet, period. You hearing these things, you hearing this stuff in this music, and you hearing, like, all
They
these
think it's
different
okay to
yeah.
have fun.
Yeah,
That's the
like,
new
yeah,
word this
that's the new
year.
word. That's the word of the podcast.
Fun.
Fun.
I just want to have
People wanna
fun.
have fun these days, and they don't really
So yeah, how do you feel about dating? Because okay, y'all, for me, I've been in a relationship for 9 years. So I've been with one person for that long. So that's kind of crazy. But her on the other
and
hand,
she's 22?
I'm on 22.
22, yeah.
So her on the other hand, do the math. Yeah, I was real young. Do the math.
I'm
But
26,
yeah, 26.
and I feel like y'all,
So how has it been? Like,
I don't know. I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready to settle down. Like,
yeah,
I am almost knocking on 30. If I'm not in a relationship, a real relationship by the time I'm like real, like
mm-hmm.
not just doing relationship stuff and everybody thinking that relationship, like actually being someone's girlfriend. Like I need a girlfriend proposal. I need all of
Yeah.
that. Like
A lot of people problem these days, they don't think they supposed to do
do
that.
that.
And
Yeah.
then it gets it's a fantasy when you see it on
I think
TikTok. No,
yeah.
do this.
These days, the things that we want out of relationships and friendship stuff is the fairy tales of now. Like, it's
Yeah.
not real.
And I literally was just talking about that. Like, that's kind of scary because I don't want it to be a fairy tale.
Yeah.
I want it to be real
Real
life.
life. Like I
People
was
need
dating
to,
somebody before and they literally told me that I want a TikTok relationship or I want a fairy tale. Like because I want
and we're not saying that the stuff on TikTok. First of all, the stuff on TikTok, we know people go through
go
things.
through stuff.
We
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
not all glitz
That's
and
not what
glam.
we're talking about. It's the fact that these people really take the time out to do certain sweet stuff.
Yeah.
Regardless of the things that they do, everybody has flaws and everybody
Mhm.
does things, but these things are actually getting done. So it's just like, just because y'all think it's not all peaches and cream, y'all think you're not supposed to do it, or girlfriend proposals because they might be going through something.
Yeah.
That's not.
Or girlfriend proposal because it's like, well, we already
That's
do
not
all this
real.
relationship stuff, so we already
But
together.
no.
No, I need to be asked.
Yeah.
I need to be asked.
Because
Like,
then something happened, and then
and it's like
we're
we
not together.
It's just like,
Huh?
and that's people's favorite thing to say. We wasn't even together, or we not together, or what? We were talking for 20 years. What do you mean?
And how we not together, and we doing this and this and this and this and that.
Like
Everything in a relationship.
that, I don't get that, and I feel like I run
Yeah,
into that a
so
lot.
maybe y'all comment that, like, in the
So
comments.
what do y'all feel like dating is? Because I feel like I have it all wrong. I never
Yeah, what do
really
you think
dated.
dating is?
I
Because
feel
you date, she dates exclusively. Like,
I never dated.
multiple
I never had a
people.
roster. Like if I ever had a roster, don't get me wrong. If I ever had a roster, okay, we being transparent
Yeah.
here. When I first moved to Houston, your girl had a roster, baby. I was
And that's when we wasn't really like talking. Like, I feel like, yeah, at the time she had her roster, we wasn't really cool like that. I was like, I would go, like, it would just be crazy. It would be different, somebody different. I'd be like, okay, I done lost track. Like, what the fuck?
y'all. When I moved to Houston, I had a little roster. Like it wasn't nothing. Like it wasn't like nothing to
Nothing
brag
crazy,
on, but it
but
was like I had talking to like 3 different people. I had a little long distance boo. I had a little boo in Houston, but then I ended up meeting somebody else, and we dated for 9 months. And I thought it was, gonna be like that, and
yeah.
then it wasn't that, and then it just didn't work. But that's the thing. I felt
That
like when I
probably was the
met
first
her, I should have kept my
situation.
roster.
Yeah.
I should have never.
Because these people are very like boisterous. Like they let you know
that
they
like
don't want a relationship.
yeah, like I don't want a relationship. She told me like she didn't want a relationship in the beginning, but you know how you think like
It's gonna
it's gonna
change.
change
And that's
stuff?
another thing, because I've seen this before on like on TikTok
I
or
just
Twitter
seen
or
something
something.
like
They
that too.
said if somebody's telling you,
It's
believe them.
believe
It's
them,
not
like
gonna
it's gonna
change.
change,
Like
yeah.
ever. It's not changing. They don't want a relationship.
That goes back
Yeah.
to this. I be feeling like that's how
It's
I
gonna
would
change.
be.
Yeah, you
'Cause
like you might change.
like if I'm with somebody for this amount of time and we everything good, everything perfect, why not?
But
Just feel
that's the
like
thing. People are these days they suck at communication. So even though you might think it's perfect, in their head they might be taking notes on little stuff that they don't like.
Yeah.
And they not telling you to fix it. They just gonna go off and find something else.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is. Communication. I feel like when it got something to do with that, because you would think you could change somebody's mind and everything's going good, but if they feeling a way about something,
Another thing that I
how would
learned
you know?
too is like to piggyback off of that, I feel like my problem too be like I be expecting for I have to understand that just because I'm in this space in my life where I'm ready to settle down, I'm ready for this and that don't mean that they're ready. Like
Exactly.
that, and that's still not gonna change their mind either.
Mhm.
Everybody is in different spaces in their life, and I
Yeah.
have to really understand that, and I'm learning that still to this day. Like I said, everybody you can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to do,
Mhm.
be nobody they don't want to be, do nothing that like literally.
Weird, because you would think these people look at relationships seriously because they make it so serious. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship right now, but then we doing relationship stuff, and
And it's like
then
you have everything that you need. Like, I feel like I'm a girl, I'm a full package. Like, I have
yeah,
my own car, my own house, my own money, multiple businesses. I'm got it going on.
Yeah.
If I run across somebody like that, baby, you're not going nowhere. Like, we locked in.
people not like they just feel like it's more and more and more out here.
It's just, they
They
feel
just
like
feel like it's never ending.
it's
Like they could go
okay, you
off
got
and
everything,
find.
but it's probably it's a nigga
Yeah,
out here that got one more thing than you got. And it's just like, why can't you just be satisfied with what you have? Why not try to work on things? If you feel like something is wrong in a relationship, like
let
how you
them
feel
know.
like people stepping out of relationships?
It's very common nowadays.
These
For
days,
people
I
to
feel like
do.
it's very, very, very common.
Yeah.
Relationships and just stepping out, just dating. Period.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I only been in two real. If we're gonna talk about real relationships, I've been in a relationship in high school. We're not gonna count that.
Yeah.
Two real relationships. I was 19 and I was 22 or 23. I think I was 23, 22 or 20, one of them. But yeah, they both for 3 years and 2 years. So it was just like after that, everything just went downhill. I've been just dating. I've been single for what, 2 years?
And I feel like when you were in those relationships, that's when people were in relationships.
Yeah.
Now
After that,
everybody
like,
is
it was like go to
dating.
Houston. Now it's just like this world is
Nobody is in a relationship. Think about it.
Think about
Who
everybody's breaking
is
up these
in a
days.
relationship.
Like
For real.
the people that have been together for decades are breaking up. Marriages are
The people we used to watch on YouTube, like nobody's together that we used to watch
none
on
of the
YouTube.
YouTubers are together.
Back in the day, like nobody.
People that's been married, like literally, are like for decades and decades are going through divorces. I don't know
It's
what it
bad.
is going on, but
People think
get it together. Like
I think it's really people just the communication sucks.
Mhm.
They think they can just go step out when one little minor thing goes wrong. They're not communicating with you or whatever, or it's just selfish reasons. They don't care about what you think. If it's fun for them for the moment, they just
How you feel about talking about like people stepping out? How do you feel about second chances?
So I feel like everybody gives second chances. That's just like, okay, because they think, you made a mistake. Let's try this again. But I feel like further, like past second chances, I don't think no. Because once somebody did something, I feel like twice, it's definitely gonna. Because I ain't gonna lie, one time they might change, just like might. But like
one thing about me, y'all,
past twice, no.
I'm a chance giver, and I could really admit that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm a chance giver, and I just be feeling like somebody do me wrong, do something to me.
they didn't mean it.
Yeah, like they're gonna change.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like
It wasn't like that.
Yeah, like I'm that type of girl, and I need to stop. I need to
Yeah.
really stop being like that. And everybody around me gets on me about that because I give too many chances. Like I said, I be feeling like I wouldn't do nobody like that, so why do me like that? And I be trying to get that to go through people's brains
Yeah.
so bad, and I think it just makes it worse because they don't understand. They never understand. So I feel like
it's not bad to do it though. Like, please don't be out here being a dummy. Like,
yeah,
y'all. I feel like people know when they can give a second chance though.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you really do know.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Because
But-
when you're done, you just done.
And you
But,
know
like,
when you done.
yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm the type of person. family member, friend, whatever, that like a couple things gotta kind of happen before I just be like, all right, I'm done. Like somebody can keep telling me over and over, like that's not for you. You need to leave it alone. Da, 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 da. But I be feeling like, okay, I be thinking about the bond, like more so of what they did, because I be like, dang, I don't want to start over. Like I don't want to be the girl that's just steady. And then I'm on the internet, so it's like even if I don't post a person, y'all gonna know that I'm dealing with somebody, and I don't want to have to keep on dealing with different people. So I be feeling like, okay, let's just make this work. Let's just try to. That's just how I am, and I feel like I learn my lesson every time.
Yeah, people really be doing a big one.
Like,
If they knew the stories, they would be like, okay.
I didn't been through it. Like, let's drink to that.
Cheers.
Cheers, child, cause
it's been wild.
It's been a year.
What?
It's been a year for me.
Dating? Mm-hmm. Oh, you talking about like just dating? Period.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This probably has been like the most craziest year.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. I've always been in relationships. Like I've been in relationships since I was 19.
Yeah.
Like real relationships. And before that, I dealt with somebody for years in high school, but we was young. Like, this chapter of my life is called like lesson learned. If I could name the chapter of my life, it'll be lesson learned. I never had the chance to date and just see how a lot of people are. Mm-hmm. Everybody is different. Everybody literally.
And I just seen something today. It said something like on TikTok. It was like, you don't know somebody until you see them in all different seasons. Yeah. Like if they, grandma
when they sad, mad, happy,
something like that. So you really don't know people for real until you see them in those type of stages. Yeah. So that just goes to show, like, even when people deal with some stuff and they be like, oh, well, I want to break. You ain't gonna want to deal with somebody like that. Yeah. So
and my problem be I don't look at red flag. I don't look at them until everything is happened. Yeah. I'm like, dang, this in the beginning, like they said this or they said that, and I should have listened. That's another thing. Red flags is a big, big, big thing that if I can't teach y'all nothing, I'm gonna teach y'all to pay attention to red flags. Especially if y'all see,
like y'all need to write down y'all red flags and then
look at how. Like me, I'm an asker. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna get to the bottom of things. And when I deal with somebody, I'm asking you, what happened with you and the last person? Why y'all stop talking?
That's a big thing too. But honestly, I feel like some people shouldn't even tell.
Yeah,
because people will use it.
They will use it against you, and that's what I was gonna get to too. Like me, I have to learn to stop telling people what happened in my past because if I acted a certain way or things ended because of me or that person, is just like it's not the same scenario. That's a different person.
Right.
That person has different traits, different characteristics than the next person. They'll try to use it against you and be like, that's why yeah. And it's like, no. You need to when you're dating, voice what you like and what you don't like, because when people start doing things that you don't like,
then they try to separate them.
Yeah, they separate because it's like, well, that's just how I am. And I'm not gonna change it. But if you would have voiced that in the beginning,
learn how to compromise.
Yeah, like I feel like
sacrifice things. These people nowadays it's their way or the highway. Like it's nothing else.
Yeah,
they're
like
not
I feel like
nothing.
If you tell me you don't like something, I'm not gonna do it, or I'm gonna work on it. If it's something that's a habit for me, of course it's gonna take time for me to stop it, but I'm gonna to literally work on it. Because if I deal with you, one thing about me, if I deal with you, it's like if I deal with you exclusively, it's just you. Nobody else is in the picture. Nobody. Like, and that's another thing that everybody said about me. When I start liking somebody, I cut everybody off. Like everybody off. I don't deal with not a single soul. And I feel
and then too though, the people that you deal with, for the most part, they do the same. Yeah, so it's kind of like y'all be in a relationship,
and then it gets confusing because
at the end, because then they, whatever.
I'm not the only Delulu one.
Exactly.
Like, we'll be going behind closed doors be the same thing that they be on the same type of time as me.
Exactly. So it ain't like they're dating. It ain't like the people she's dating is dating other people and she's not she's only dating them.
And I'm just being crazy and delusional. Like, it be the same. And then I feel like, when it comes to a time where a person has to say, well, we're not together, but it's like, what do you mean? I'm not to the point where, like, we're together. I never been that type of girl. We together. No, I just feel like if we're doing all this relationship, so you meeting family, you like, it's just so much to dating. Yeah. If you're doing every single thing that you're supposed to be doing in a relationship with a person.
What happened?
Like,
what happened down the line?
Yeah.
That's a red flag too. Like, if the person you're dating is not trying to build a relationship as far as you are meeting a family, like it can't be one-sided. You're not just meeting my family and I'm not meeting yours. You know, like stuff like that. Or
But I've dated somebody for literally 9 months, met their whole dating their whole family from the grandma to the
and it's still
grandpa,
then
and it was we not together still. At the end, it was, but we was never together.
it's just weird.
Like,
that
I feel
is
like
true. I
there's
forgot
no
about that.
boundaries to dating these days. People
Yeah,
say,
and that's
people
another
try to say
thing.
that it is, oh, when you're dating, you're
'Cause
supposed
I
to do
feel
this and that,
like
but it's like, no,
it
because
used to be people be like, they really care about that. Like, I'm not bringing nobody
if I
from
my
my family.
I remember it was a time where
Yes.
it's like nobody's meeting my family, my
Yeah.
dad, nobody. Like, these days, people will bring anybody to meet their family.
And that's just disgusting because I'm a family type of girl
I'm a
when
family
I'm with
person.
my person. Like,
And I'm not gonna lie. One thing about me, I'm not gonna lie. Like not my grandma and stuff like that, but my mama, she's a cool mom. She's a cool girl. Like, so I feel like if I'm digging you, I'm feeling you, and she come to visit me or we together and now we dating, of course you're gonna be my mom.
yeah,
It's just like that's just she's around. That's my girl.
yeah,
But it's like I'm not. It's not if you met my grandma. Or even if you talked on the phone and my grandma liked you for real, like and stuff like that, I feel like that's serious to me. Like, and I feel like if stuff goes wrong, it's like, bruh, like you met my family, you met my
and
grandma,
I gotta sit here and explain to
it's to
them,
them, yeah, what happened.
and
And
it's
then me,
nothing.
I'm a sugarcoater. Like, I don't like my family to be knowing bad things that happen with in my relationships or my dating ships or whatever, because I feel like you never know what could happen. And we're super close and tight. So it's like, if you do something wrong, they're gonna be like, they're gonna be mad, but they'll still be okay with me giving you another chance.
Exactly.
But it's just like they know how I am, and they hate that about me because I love hard. And when I love hard, it's just like bad. Because if it goes wrong,
People don't have no, like, nothing when it comes to dating as far as stuff like that, like family, nothing. Like, they don't care. They just do. And that's when it gets confusing because you do all of that stuff thinking people care about stuff like that when they get in a relationship with you, but then no,
and they don't.
they don't care.
That doesn't mean nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I've dated somebody who let every single girl meet their family. When I tell
That's
you every
insane.
single girl from it could be
And then
somebody
that
talking
just
to for
means
a
the
week.
family don't care
They
either.
care
And
either,
I don't
yeah.
even know if I want to be in a
No,
relationship with
y'all.
you.
Why was y'all? So
What?
a person that I was dating, right? I'm at the family function. Why did I walk in? Why did I walk into the family function and and the auntie was like, the great auntie was like, another one?
I know you lying. See,
I didn't know y'all know I'm goofy. I laugh at
another
everything.
one is
Like,
crazy.
another one is absolutely insane. I didn't know what would you say that? I was like,
I would be.
oh my God. I didn't know what to say because it's
That's
like,
so uncomfortable.
and this ain't nobody I was just dating for. Like, this is somebody I was dating for a very long time. Like, it's just like when I
Yeah.
heard, I didn't know what to say. I told her afterwards, I was like, you know, your auntie, I walked in, your auntie was like, another one? She's like, don't mind her. She crazy. Like, she.
Nah. And then it's like, do I even want to be in a relationship with somebody, family that just don't care? That
Yeah.
coming around, y'all just adapt. I don't like family like that. If you can adapt to somebody like this, I need you to be stuck on me.
Yeah. I need you to be calling me. Well, I'm not going to lie, y'all.
But
Everybody that I ever dealt with, they family, they friends, they be calling me, I miss you. You was like, they love me. Everybody love me. Everybody love me. And because I feel like I'm just so genuine, and they know anybody whose life I've ever been in, they know, like, they always tell me, like, you the best girl they ever had. I'm not gonna lie. Regardless if it worked out or not, literally, they always tell me, and they still keep in contact with me. Like, it's always love, all love.
Yeah.
Like, everybody love me. And I feel like that's a good thing. Like, I'll be able to sleep at night knowing that I'm genuine and I ain't do nobody wrong, you know?
Exactly.
So, how do you feel about dating? Well, you never dated your own sign. You see, this is the thing. When you got somebody on a podcast that's been in a relationship for 9 years, it's like, what are you? You can't even talk about dating.
I mean, but I have my share of opinions on things.
Yeah,
What was you gonna say?
So, I was gonna say, would you ever date your own sign, or like, how do you feel?
I feel like I wouldn't date my own sign because I know, because I hear always about myself that I'm not affectionate or whatever. I wouldn't be able to deal with somebody that's me, that's not doing that. Because I need you to do it. Yeah, I'm not. You get what I'm saying? It would be nothing. If I dated my own sign, it would literally be nothing. Like, the bond would be strong because we able to communicate, it's things like that. But like, it would be nothing because
it wouldn't. Because you need somebody to balance you out.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why opposites attract. Dating
And
your
I feel
own
like
sign
I
is
always
like,
meet people who I'm clingy, and I always meet people who not clingy. And I don't
but
like
then
that.
that's weird though, because people, I'm the not clingy one, but I like people that's clingy.
Right. And I don't want nobody that's not clingy. Like, if you're not
Yeah,
clingy,
because
I
then
don't.
we're not. What is that then?
Exactly.
We just friends then, because then you're not touching me. Like,
Yeah.
you dated your own sign.
I dated my own sign. I'm a Cancer. I've dated another Cancer. That was my longest relationship.
Mhm.
And I feel like that relationship taught me a lot as well, because it taught me. I feel like that's why I'm so picky. Not why I'm so like verbal about what I want, and I like certain things.
Yeah.
Or certain
and
people
that's
do certain things then when I'm talking to them, because I feel like when I was in a relationship with a Cancer, I feel like I got everything that I wanted as far as emotionally. It was me. Yeah, like I feel like I'm clingy. I like attention. I like affection. I like communication. I like all that. So I was getting all of that. Like that person was just as obsessed with me as I was with them, and showed it. Like, I'm not gonna say people that I dated was not obsessed with me, because they all be obsessed with me. But I feel like I need you to be obsessed with me. Like I need you to be in my skin. Like I need you to like.
And that's another thing too. Like, it could be bad when you're not showing it, because people get upset about that. And that's what's weird too. Like how you said people don't like that you're clingy. That's weird, because a lot of people would say, I want you to know, like, I want you to be obsessed with me.
Yeah.
Like, that's,
and I feel like I'm the definition of that, but I feel like when they get that, it's too much.
Yeah.
They think they ready for it, but when they get it, it's like, hold on, because I'm used to females who don't really give a fuck about where I'm at and what I'm doing and who I'm with and where I'm at. And it's like, no, babe, I need you to let me know that you made it to the bar.
like, update
We ain't gotta talk the whole time you there, but I would like to know that you made
like,
it.
I need a text like, I'm leaving at 9 o'clock. I will be going here, and I will be leaving at this time, and I will be in the door at 11:45, and I need you to be walking in at 11:45. I need that, like, that's not too much to ask for. That's like one little text.
Yeah, it's not.
And then I'm gonna just go off the time.
People think like deal breakers for relationships is cheating, and it's not.
It really not.
I will take a cheater back before. Well, let me not say that.
Okay, and the cheating we're talking about is not sexual. Like, if you get sexual with somebody, it's just absolutely not. But like texting, you talking about the cheating?
Yeah,
that is, like, you can probably take them back for.
Mm-hmm.
I would take that over. What was you saying?
I was gonna say my big thing be communication. Like,
yeah, I would take that over somebody that's
my
not
relationship would end, a relationship or dating, whatever, a situation would end with me about communication before cheating. When somebody is willing to go out of their comfort zone for you, you know it's real.
Exactly.
Like, you agree?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I feel like when somebody is willing to go out of their comfort zone, they mess with you.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be, oh, that's what I'm.
And we're talking about simple things.
Yeah.
Second Texas, or, like,
it don't have to be you with your phone popped up at the club.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you feel about the person you're dating or whatever having like female friends?
How you feel?
Or I don't know, because female friends, because for dudes and girls, like.
Well, me, since we both date girls, I feel like with the friend situation, if I'm dating somebody or in a relationship with somebody, I'm totally completely fine. One thing about me, I know I'm that girl.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not insecure about not nan bitch in this world ever.
Exactly.
Like, I know what I bring to the table. I know I'm it. Look at me. Like, I just know that. But it's just like, at the end of the day, I'm not with the meeting new friends when we're together. Like, especially if you're gonna meet with new friends, I'm gonna be with you when you make that friend, and we're gonna all be
like
together.
That's how it has to be.
Like, it's not gonna be you're meeting
you meet the friend, and then 2 months later, I got this female friend. We've been friends for 2 months.
I don't even know this girl. We never kicked it together.
Why is she such a mystery?
Yeah,
what happened?
Like, I feel like
we need to meet together. Like,
I don't mind you having your friends, your best friends, before me and you.
Yeah, before.
Like, no.
That's understandable.
But it's like meeting
new friends. For what?
Well, I feel like everything is different, because of course I date girls.
Okay.
So I feel like if I was to go and want to go get a stud friend, I'm gonna leave it as simply just that. I'm not gonna take it
knowing that they in a
relationship or a situation with somebody, regardless of what it is going on. I feel like I'm not gonna. But everybody not girls, and I'm really realizing that. So how do you feel about people that feel like you're insecure if you feel a way about them having friends? Or
I just feel like those are the people that we talked about that just are selfish. They don't care about what you think or how you feel about certain things. It's all about what they want. If they feel like they want the female friend, they're gonna have the female friend. They don't care that it possibly makes you feel a certain way. It's not even about being insecure. And I feel like people that call
people get
you
insecure and like you simply just did something to make you feel away.
Exactly.
Confused. Like,
and please, if anybody out here is insecure because y'all person made y'all that way, don't feel bad about that, because that's very much a thing. Like, your person could dead serious make you feel like you're not nothing. If you know you a big dog, you know you top to top, but they can literally bring you down by doing something so simple with another person. So it's just like, that's very normal. So when people use that word and just throw it around like it's just so like something that you can help, it's crazy, because you can't help that.
Enough of that. We're gonna get into the last segment, which is gonna be on every single episode, and it's gonna be called This or That, right? So this or that. So I'm gonna give her like 4 different scenarios, this or that, and I'm gonna ask her basically how does she feel or what would she do or whatever, and I'm gonna put my input on it as well. So would you rather shoot your shot or get shot at?
Okay, the real me will rather somebody shoot their shot, but like the way stuff is going nowadays, I think I would rather shoot mine. If that makes sense. Like, the natural me, I don't go out and just talk to people. So it's just like, I would say that, but then the way stuff going now, I would rather shoot mine.
Nowadays, I want to shoot my shot. That might sound crazy, but I feel like I want to shoot my shot at somebody because at the end of the day, I feel like everybody that try to talk to me or that I pursue likes me or pursues me. It's never been a time where I pursued somebody and it was a thing.
Yeah. Like, so your real relationships, how did they start? They shot the shot, but they lasted though.
Yeah, they did last. So that's why I'm saying I don't know.
That's why I'm saying I don't know either.
It's weird
because y'all, I shot my shot with the person that I'm with now, and we've been together for this long. So
I just feel like when somebody really likes you and they're like just like a fan of you, I won't say a fan. That sounds like harsh, but like really likes you first and they're on your body first, they're on your DMs,
they get tired of you quick.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
because they already been obsessed over
with you. So when they
for so long,
it's like, okay, I got her already. I'm cool. I got what I want, and like on to the next. Okay, so this or that. Okay, so would you rather live with your partner or be separate?
I would rather live with my partner.
Like, she only saying that because she lives with her partner now.
But I can't imagine it no other way. Like, I'm gonna just be over your house and see that. And then I just can't imagine my own
anybody
place.
I ever dealt with, even when I was in my relationships, y'all, I've always had.
But I feel like she's saying that because she always lived on her own.
But I want to live with somebody. Like,
okay, yeah.
I didn't even get to elaborate when I was talking about like I'm 26, like when I'm ready, like I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to take it there. Like I never really took it there for real. Like when I was in my 3 relationship, like I had my own space. They had their own space. Even when I was just dating the last 2 people, like we both had our own space. I've never ever dated somebody or been in a relationship with somebody and we live together. And I want to experience that. Like I feel like I'm that type of girl. I'm a holiday family type of girl. Yeah. Like I love to cook. Like I'm all of that. I do want to experience that.
Everybody say it's bad, but it's like,
hey, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I ain't gonna lie, you can get like very consumed and like, everything can become routine. But that's when you just try to spice shit up and go on dates and do more stuff out the house because y'all do live together. Y'all see each other every day. Y'all wake up together.
I'm very spontaneous. So I like to go on dates. I like to surprise my partner with dates and stuff like that. So I feel like it would be good. And I'm more so of a like, I don't want to be in tour with you. So I feel like I'm gonna, if we're going through anything, I'm going to talk to you, work things out. I don't stay mad at my partner for long. So it's like,
and for me, it's the roles too. Yeah, like for the house, like garbage and stuff. Like because like, I don't want to do that.
I don't want to take my garbage out. Like
so, I have. So
how you feel about pump? Okay,
yeah, the roles.
Okay, so the roles. So this or that. So you rather would you like? Okay, you rather somebody to pump your gas, or you get out and pump your own gas? Like
somebody how would you pump my gas?
Yeah, I feel like you need to pump my gas and pay for it too.
Yeah.
Don't like, beat us up for that because I feel like a lot of that's another conversation. Yeah, like, people be like, "Why would you expect somebody?"
Okay, this is my perspective. If you're with me, we're together and we're driving in a car. Why would I, especially if I look cute, like, why would I get out and put my gas?
And
That
then,
just
but
doesn't
so
sound.
then if I gotta
And
put
pay
my
for
gas,
it, like, no.
y'all want somebody coming at me like, why you put me
Yeah,
on
like,
gas?
it's
And
not
that's what they
happening.
do. That's what happens. Y'all not know what happens at these gas stations? They be on our body.
I don't even
Y'all
like.
won't
I don't
want
even
that.
like just having my face done with anything. Just something simple on. They're gonna harass. So it's just like, just get out and do what you're like.
Yeah,
please.
yeah. So,
And this
yeah.
is nothing that we even demanding. Like in my relationship, it's just like a given thing.
Like I have small expectations. Like,
Yeah.
literally. Like, I don't be like, you need to pay my bills.
And that's what I'm thankful for my relationship. Like, I don't have to talk about stuff that's just like already in the air. Like, it's just done.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's a big thing too. No, I'm not doing
so
it.
You give me a this or that.
Man or woman? And why?
Woman, like, well, I ain't never been in a relationship with a man a day in my life.
No, okay, we're not going to go off of what you did. We're going to go off of like what you think now.
At this very moment?
Yeah, like what you think now, men or women?
I never. Okay, y'all. So
even though you never dated a man,
I never dated a man, and I always said that I wouldn't.
Yeah,
but it's like I don't label myself as like being like a lesbian, gay, and I don't label myself. I don't have a label to myself, so I feel like I don't want to date a man. I don't see myself, but it's like if it happens and the right one comes around, I'm not gonna stop it. Like maybe that's just what God wants for me. Like I'm not like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I always say, don't get me wrong, like even right now, like it's like no. But it's just like if the right one comes around and they're doing everything that I ever imagined in life, like if I ever date a man, it has to be everything that I've been asking and begging for these girls
they
to do.
all have to come.
This man has to do everything. Like it has to be the whole, like you dang it has to be perfect, like no flaws. And I don't know if I'm gonna get that. So it's just like, if it happens, then it happens. But that's gonna be that's my.
But I think I don't know. Maybe your submissiveness is like for that.
You think so?
Because these girls, they can't tolerate it. So.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm very submissive. I'm very like I'm a girl's girl. Like I feel like I'm very submissive. Like I would do whatever for my partner. If I'm for you, I'm about you.
Yeah.
That goes for friends, family, relationships. I love heart. I love everybody. And one day, I'm gonna get that every time.
Yeah, for sure.
We manifested that. We're gonna end this right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We did not get into everything that we wanted to get into, but we'll be back.
I'll be back, guys.
And let me know what y'all think about this, the very first episode of Convos with KENS. Thanks to Cache for sitting with KENS today. Hey. Convos with KENS was amazing. I'm so excited for the first episode. Got a lot of big things coming up. Like when I tell y'all a lot of big things coming up that I'm working on, and as y'all guys can see, your girl have been working. I know y'all proud of me. Let me know that y'all proud of me in the comments below because I know I'm proud of me and I'm really getting things done. Make sure you guys follow us on all our social media platforms. My Instagram, my personal Instagram is Kensssy, KEN 3 S's Y and an underscore. And what's your social media?
Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Forever Cache, and YouTube, Cache Monet. And yeah.
Period. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Love you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.